typically as any faculty as students.
Yeah.
Especially when you count the trustees. I certainly got some cool stuff. Can you feel it bouncing?
Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Lori Worth, and as the Provost of University of Pikeville, I would like to welcome each of you to the university and to this very special occasion in the lives of these graduates, their families, and the university. Allow me to introduce the platform participants. On my right, Terry Dotson, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the university and a graduate of Pikeville College. Dr. Irene Trowell-Harris, our commencement speaker. Dr. Andrew Bazzelli, Vice President for Optometric Education and Dean of the Kentucky College of Optometry. Governor Paul Patton, Chancellor and former Governor of Kentucky. Tommy Chamberlain, President of the UPike Alumni Association. And on my left, Dr. Burton Webb, President. Dr. Howard Roberts, Dean of the Coleman College of Business. Dr. Thomas Hess, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Mary Simpson, Dean of the Elizabeth Acres Elliott School of Nursing. Ms. Gia Potter, University Registrar. I would like to also recognize two groups of people who are on stage. The first group is our faculty from the College of Arts and Sciences, the Coleman College of Business, Patton College of Education, the Elizabeth Acres Elliott School of Nursing, and the Kentucky College of Osteopathic Medicine. Would our faculty please rise so you're acknowledged? Thank you. A number of our university trustees are here as well. Without their visionary leadership and financial support, we would not be seated here today. Could I please ask our trustees to rise? Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge and thank our prelude pianist, Dr. Philip Westgate, Professor of Music, our piper, Mr. Sammy Coulter, and the Pikeville Police Honor Guard for their work in the processional march. And finally, we have with us this morning former First Lady and wife of Chancellor Patton, Miss Judy Patton, as well as UPike's First Lady, Dr. Kay Webb. Judy and Kay, would you please stand? We have asked Wesley Rose, class of 2017, to lead us in our invocation. If you are able to, would you please stand for the invocation?
Let us pray. God, it is our privilege to invite your presence here as a guest of honor this afternoon. Be with us as we celebrate the achievements of our studies. As we hear our own names spoken aloud today and receive diplomas and certificates of accomplishment, let us hear your voice calling each one present to receive a word of purpose and direction in our lives. Thank you for the opportunities to learn and grow. Be with us as we go out and weave more of your truth into our lives. We are humbled by the beautiful world you have created for us. Come be with us as we go out and discover our place in it. We are gracious for all those in attendance this afternoon. Let us not forget those students and family members who could not be present. Your hope and grace are sufficient. May a portion of that hope and grace join us as we proceed with today's ceremony. Amen.
Please be seated. The University Concert Choir, under the direction of Jonathan Schott, instructor of music, will present the hymn, Light a Candle.
Thank you, Concert Choir and Professor Schott. It's always good to hear good music on a joy-filled day. Graduates, let me be among the first to congratulate each of you for completing a college degree. We live in an increasingly complex world that will demand more of you than we have the ability to even imagine today. By the end of your careers, most of you will work in industries that have not yet been invented, and some of you may even help to create those industries. A University of Pikeville education prepares you for far more than just your first job. You see, we take the long view, and we have filled you up with knowledge from a variety of disciplines. These liberal arts and sciences have prepared you for a lifetime of learning and service. We're proud of you. We want the best for you, and we stand ready to continue to help as you build a life well lived. Therefore, we send you to the far corners of the earth to, as John Wesley put it, do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, and at all the times you can, to all the people you can, for as long as ever you can. You are now at the beginning of your life of work and service to mankind. It is my hope for you that you will have the opportunity to experience that joy that comes from making someone else's life just a little bit better. We share in that joy because we are a little part of you, as you will always be a little part of us. Our calling was to prepare you. We pray that you might carry some of our calling with you into the world, that you will remake every day. May God bless each and every one of you. And now we have some greetings from our trustees presented by Mr. Terry Dotson.
Good afternoon. As chairman of the University of Pikeville Board and on behalf of the trustees, it's my pleasure to welcome each of you to this very special day. I'm blessed each year to have one of the best seats in the house at commencement, because just beyond the stage, I'm able to witness the proud families, the tears in the eyes of mothers and fathers, celebrating the end of a journey and the opportunities which lie ahead. With every diploma we hand to a graduate, many of whom are the first in their families to earn a college degree, we honor the promise of our founders to educate the youth of the mountains. In a country founded on freedom of religion, where it's still okay to thank our God for the opportunities that we have. It is in these special moments like graduation and the launch of a new college, the breaking ground of a new building, an unexpected note of thanks that lead me to be so happy to have been able to serve and on this board for 30 years and to lead it for over 2 decades. There are so many aspects of the UPike experience, its liberal arts education, and the uniqueness of that experience and how that plays in individual strengths. Our students like knowing their professors and being part of a learning experience that opens the minds to diversity and discovery. They make lifelong friends here, and whether they've traveled the globe to attend UPike or like me have roots in Eastern Kentucky, they found a place to call home here in the mountains. Brick and mortar make buildings, but it's people, those who teach and learn, and those who support the process that make this the leading University of Central Appalachia. As an alumnus, it's very personal to me to have been a part of something like this so many years. We're proud of our graduates, and we're appreciative of you, their families, who've shared them with us. Thank you.
Our commencement speaker today is Dr. Irene Trowell-Harris. Dr. Trowell-Harris was reared in South Carolina during the 1950s on a cotton farm owned by her parents. Each morning, she and her siblings would rise early and work long days in the fields. As a small girl, she dreamed of flying in the planes that she occasionally saw crossing the sky. It was a dream that she could never quite shake. As she neared the end of her time in high school, she began to realize that continuing her education would be something that would be important. In those days, her choices were rather limited: teacher, secretary, nurse. So she chose nursing. Paying for college cost a lot less back then, but it was still an expensive undertaking. And so it was Irene's church that stepped in and took up a collection to fund her first semester in nursing school. They raised an amazing $60. But it was enough to send her to school, enough to give her a good start. It was, however, her insatiable desire to learn that drove her to complete not only that first nursing degree, but a bachelor's degree in nursing, and later a master's degree in public health from the Yale University and a doctoral degree in health education from Columbia University. Over the course of a 38-year career in public service that spans several presidential administrations, Dr. Trowell Harris has served the men and women of the armed forces as a major general, director of the VA's Office of Inspector General's Healthcare Inspections Regional Office, and director of the Department of Veteran Affairs Center for Women Veterans. As a trailblazer, Dr. Trowell Harris was the first female nurse to command a medical clinic, and the first African-American female to be promoted to general officer in the history of the National Guard. It is for these and many other accomplishments that we recognize her today by conferring upon her an honorary doctorate. The doctorate degree represents the highest level of learning recognized by the Academy. Under extraordinary circumstances, when an individual has demonstrated a high level of accomplishment and service to mankind, the Academy bestows upon that individual its highest level of recognition for public service, and that is the honorary doctorate. We believe that Dr. Trowell Harris represents this highest level of achievement, and we are proud to recognize her today.
Will Dr. Irene Trowell Harris please rise and approach the podium? Mr. President, as Provost, I have the honor to present to you Dr. Irene Trowell Harris, candidate for honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters.
Dr. Trowell Harris, in recognition of your outstanding leadership in both the military and civilian sectors, in honor of your personal commitment to higher education, and in gratitude for your lifetime of community service, the Board of Trustees and the faculty of the University of Pikeville bestow upon you this honorary degree. Therefore, Irene Trowell Harris, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Pikeville, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Please welcome me, and joining to the podium, the University of Pikeville's newest alumnus, Dr. Irene Trowell Harris. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you, President Webb, for that wonderful and extensive introduction. Good afternoon, President Webb, distinguished faculty, members of the Board of Trustees, parents, the class of 2017, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be here this afternoon, and thank you for inviting me to present at your commencement ceremony. First, to the Board of Trustees, thank you for giving me the opportunity and privilege of receiving this honorary Doctor of Humane Letters, as well as the chance of being part of this wonderful day at the University of Pikeville. My goal today is to inspire you to seek every opportunity to excel while remaining vigilant. I would also offer you some advice as you face the challenges of the real world. My story is an example of what can be achieved with persistence, mentoring, family, and community support. However, as you heard, I was inspired by an airplane flying over cotton field. Something happened that day. I cannot explain. Some people describe the experience as an awakening. Others say it's a miracle. Florence Nightingale termed this type of experience as a calling. You'll understand more about the story as I progress. Now, I offer my congratulations to the class of 2017. Remember, the future is that bright light ahead of you. Walk towards that light and enjoy your journey. Walt Disney stated this point succinctly when he said, "Keep moving forward, opening new doors, doing new things. Your curiosity will lead you down a path of success." My advice to you, don't let anyone define who you are. What you can conceive in your mind, believe in your heart, you can achieve by your efforts. Nothing is impossible. It is just a degree of difficulty. You may not be able to change the world, but you can shine a light where you are. Education is the engine that drives society. Think about the Kentucky College of Optometry, headlined several times as a vision of hope. Some people thought this school could never be established in this reason. Today, look at the progress. Pre-accreditation, quality education, and hope for so many people with visual issues. This is about leadership, commitment, collaboration, and public service. I applaud the university leadership and Dr. Andrew Bazzelli for this project. My story is also about hope through public service and leadership. My career has been defined by service to country, family, mentoring, and inspiring others to excel by building bridges. I had a vision and a dream in a cotton field in South Carolina many years ago. When I was about 15, I observed a jet airplane flying over the cotton field. I said to my 10 brothers and sisters, one day I will work and teach on an airplane. At that time in history, this was an unattainable dream with many barriers. Despite the barriers of economic, gender, and race, I still wanted flight wings. My parents came from humble beginnings. Both had a third-grade education. They did not have health care, indoor plumbing, or bank account, or any of those things that would signify which came to be known as achieving the American dream. However, they had unconditional love and a sound and insatiable desire to help their children become successful through a sound religious background and good education. At this point in history, I was graduating from high school as an honor student, but did not have tuition for nursing school or college. When I mentioned to my church elder of the need for funds, the very next Sunday, community leaders collected $60 in dimes, nickels, and quarters. There was not one paper dollar in that basket. This effort provided the bridge for me from the cotton field to nursing school. I was subsequently admitted to nursing school and graduated with honors. With 10 years after Ig Day, I was standing in that cotton field, watching that airplane ascending to the sky. I proudly walked across the stage at the Aerospace School of Medicine, Flight Nurse Branch, Brooks Air Force Base, and San Antonio, Texas, and pinned on those silver wings. This was one of my most cherished accomplishments. A few years later, as a flight nurse examiner in the Air National Guard, my chief nurse executive advised me to attend and apply for graduate school. At the same time, I was completing my bachelor's at New Jersey City universities. My professor there also advised me to apply to graduate school. He advised me to apply to Yale since the university was offering graduate scholarships for many students in the healthcare area. I visited Yale, talked to numerous faculty members and students, and then applied officially for admission. I was subsequently admitted to the Master of Public Health program at Yale University with a full scholarship and stipend for 2 years. A few years later, I returned to Columbia University where I earned my doctorate. And even though my career flight made unscheduled stops, ran into turbulence, reached unexpected heights, and traveled internationally, I was able to achieve my dream. So you see, nothing is impossible. It's just a matter of difficulty. So being inspired by an airplane, church collecting $60, community support, I was able to earn senior flight nurse wings, 2 stars as a major general in the United States Air Force, a doctorate, wrote 2 books, became a senior service executive at the Department of Veterans Affairs, and political appointee serving 2 presidents. I am very proud of my accomplishments. However, the true value of these accomplishments must be in using them to benefit society, in the community, state, and country. Specifically, helping students, the elderly, the disabled, veterans, and others in the community. With my numerous achievements, my greatest joy in life now is mentoring and helping others to become successful and achieve their potential. I am paying it forward to the next generation by participating in 7 leadership, scholarship, and mentoring initiatives. My story is an example of what can be done by working together and in the community, paying it forward to the next generation. This generation will carry us through society and the future. They will be tasked with finding solutions to tomorrow's problems. Remember that investments in students pay dividends for a lifetime. Paying it forward is more than financial. It is about tutoring that student today. It is about feeding the hungry child. It is about holding the hand and comforting an elderly patient in a nursing home. It is about assisting our veterans and their families with support services. You see, each person is unique and all have something to offer. When giving back and paying it forward, don't forget your family members. When I graduated from nursing school, I invested in the human potential stock market of my family. Instead of those final things in life, I shared my resources with my 10 brothers and sisters to help them obtain college degrees and start small businesses. Eventually, one went on to medical school and became an Air Force flight surgeon, another a pilot. Others accredited degrees in nursing, social science, law enforcement, and 2 are still in their successful business in Aiken, South Carolina. Very successful. My family values and support from the entire community clearly empowered us to become successful. Remember that investments in family also provide benefits for a lifetime. Note that my story is not just about me. It is about family accomplishments, church, community, and those that helped me to become successful. Life is like an orchestra. It takes the conductor's skill direction, musicians, and instruments to produce great music. Today, great music is about you, the students. As you graduated from the University of Pikeville, remember that your degree is a symbol of the new knowledge you've gained, the goals you have set and achieved, the new friendships you've made, and the more knowledgeable person you become. Hold on to your memories and be proud of your accomplishments. Follow your dream. If you stumble, don't stop and lose sight of your goal. Press on. Your goal is to become successful. Eleanor Roosevelt stated this point succinctly when she said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So when you're ready to give up on some of your dreams, take a moment to think about that student decades ago in South Carolina, inspired by an airplane and church collecting $60 to build a bridge. Then, in spite of those challenges, that student was able to transcend the obstacles and excel academically and professionally. For you, as a priority as you move forward, you must take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, economically, socially, and spiritually. And don't forget to pray. My mother always told us, you stay in school and stay in church, and you will be fine. So today is about more than just your graduation. Today is a celebration of the life you're living, the discoveries you're making, the challenges you're facing, and this is more than a wish for a happy day and its celebration of a wonderful person that you are. Tomorrow's dreams will blossom from the seeds you plant today. May you feel every dream in your heart. May you reach every goal you pursue. And may this special day be only that one of the bright day for you. The transition to the real world can be challenging and rocky. In addition to celebrating your accomplishments as graduate, chart your course. Move ahead, but not so fast that you cannot smell the flowers. Stay focused, but treading aside to help someone in need. Take a bow, but applauding those who helped you become successful. Your parents, your faculty, your classmates, and other supporters. Also, pay it forward to the next generation by giving back to your university and the community. As you move forward in your career, do not necessarily follow where there's a path, but go boldly where there's no path and leave a trail. In summary, to the class of 2017, today you're on the launching pad. Rev your engines, spread your wings, and soar like an eagle to success, because Pikeville and the world are awaiting your talents. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Trowell Harris, for those inspiring words. We are very thankful that you have been with us today. Your presence and your message have contributed significantly to the importance of this event. Thank you. Next, I would invite Chancellor Paul Patton to the stage for the presentation of a couple of honors and awards.
The faculty is the heart and soul of this institution, and having been pretty closely associated with them for the last 8 years, I've concluded that we have a mission-oriented faculty, a faculty that's willing to go that extra mile, work with that special student, and do an outstanding job. And so I'm going to make an award to 2 individual members of that faculty, but in the larger context, it's our effort to honor the entire faculty for the work that they do every day to try to make this very special institution and its very special students better. And so let me say that the William Wade and Helen Record Walker Awards for Teaching Excellence were created by the trustee George Walker in 1976 in honor of his parents. All members of the student body are invited to submit nominations for these awards. These are coveted awards because they provide not only
a generous stipend, but they also represent the finest in teaching. This year, the endowment provides for a runner-up award, and that award goes to, drum roll, Deborah Atkinson.
Congratulations. Thank you.
And first place award goes to Eric Prim.
Greetings. My name is Tommy Chamberlain, and I'm the University of Pikeville Alumni President. Today, it is my special honor to actually get to speak to two very special groups. The first one is a group that has not been recognized yet today. So today, if you walked into this room already a graduate of the University of Pikeville or Pikeville College, as it was in my day, please stand. It is my honor to represent you as your university alumni president, and my distinct honor to represent you to take just a moment to speak to our newest graduates. So, to our graduates, congratulations on a lifetime achievement. Where you stand today, those of us that were standing have stood in the past. While you have a bright and wonderful future ahead, eventually you'll come to recognize you just enjoyed some of the most exciting and fun and greatest years of your life. As time passes, these years of your college experience will become precious memories of a great time in your life, and we hope that you will continue your relationship with the University of Pikeville. We at the University of Pikeville Alumni Association stand ready to help you make that transition. And as alumni president, it is my great pleasure to now say, congratulations, graduates, and welcome to the University of Pikeville Alumni Association.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please rise? Mr. President, as the University of Pikeville Provost, I have the honor to present to you the members of the class of 2017 who are candidates for a master's degree. I hereby certify that these candidates have met all of the requirements established by the faculty for the degree which the university awards in their particular field of study and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. The candidates are now ready to receive their degrees.
Very good. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Pikeville, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, together with all of the rights, titles, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You are now officially graduates of the University of Pikeville, and you may adjust your tassel appropriately.
Della Ray Short Absher. Roya Attar. Brett Blasco. Jeffrey Michael Blind. Brian Matthew Bradley. Christopher Michael Bradley. Lauren Nicole Eggleton. Francisco Ernesto Gamero.
Thank you, sir.
Stephen Scott Goff. Brandy Jo Howard. Chin Jin. Congratulations. Barbara Ann Williams Moore. Sydney Blair Morris. Leanna Casey Mullins. Cassandra Nicole Robinson. Marcos Fernandez Fondelius. Ting Fei Zhu. Andrew John Susi. Donald Edward Thomas III. Guku Zhang.
Just as an aside, this is the inaugural class of the master's candidates from the Patton College of Education. Lisa Marie Johnston Adams, Benjamin Thomas Blackburn, Crystal Dawn Benton Blevins, Kathy Sue Sloan Callahan, Janie L. Campbell, Stephanie Jo Salyers Casey, Virginia Catherine Lyons Dixon, Rebecca Ann Guzlin, Emily Laurel Gorman. Amy Laura Dameron Green. Alicia Lee Barker Hall. Chandra Jo Harper. Julia Ann Robinson Jackson. Kayla L. Sproles Johnson. Leslie R. Brandt Key. Reagan M. Kinney. Vicki Lynn Busey Marshall. Miranda Nicole Short Niece. Whitney Brooke Navarez. Brandy Tennille Nichols. Darlene Adkins Prater. Natalie Ray Bush Rife. Kayla Elizabeth Sandlin. Teresa M. Smith Brewer. And Jamie L. Tiller.
On July 23rd, 2016, the University of Pikeville family was devastated by the news that senior psychology major Jamie Napier tragically passed away. Jamie was the epitome of what it means to be a U-Pike Bear. She volunteered at the Greg and Noreen Wells Hospice Care Center. She worked hard as a cashier at Food City and was a faithful student in the classroom. Jamie was a delight and a joy to our U-Pike family, and she lives today in loving memories and now gives her classmates inspiration to live with new appreciation for doing good and cherishing each moment. Today, we are honoring her work in life by leaving an open seat in the graduation order, and it is our great honor to present the family of Jamie Napier with an honorary degree. Would you please come to the stage?
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please rise? Mr. President, as the University of Pikeville Provost, I have the honor to present to you the members of the class of 2017 who are candidates for the baccalaureate degree. I hereby certify that these candidates have met all of the requirements established by the faculty for the degree which the university awards in their particular fields of study and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. The candidates are now ready to receive their degrees.
Are you ready? All right. Then by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the University of Pikeville, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, together with all the rights, titles, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You are now officially graduates of the University of Pikeville, and you may adjust those tassels.
The candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences: Ian Ross Adkins, James Nolan Alexander, Joshua Cody Allen, Jillian Danielle Bailey, summa cum laude. Joshua David Bailey, cum laude. Lauren Elizabeth Barnes, Adam Douglas Barnett, Joshua Michael Barla, cum laude. Jesse E. Bates, Dario A. Bennett, Autumn Schuyler Billiter, summa cum laude. Jobeth Danielle Bingham, summa cum laude, co-valedictorian. Tammy L. Collins Blackburn, Kenneth James Bowling, cum laude. Joshua Daniel Bowman, Morika Tyann Buchanan, Morgan Taylor Bussell, magna cum laude. Shalem Justice Calloway, cum laude. Elizabeth Annette Campbell, Kaylin Hope Campbell, Bryce Macaulay Carden, Jacqueline K. Castle, cum laude. Caitlin Morgan Cheney, Joshua P. Clemens, Logan Alexandria Klein, Allison Jadon Mullins Coleman, cum laude. Amy Collinsworth, Brittany Nicole Combs, Chad Thomas Conway, Sarah Nicole Cool. Haley McKay Dameron, summa cum laude, co-valedictorian. Miranda G. Davis, cum laude. Jake Michael DeThomas. Brian Dale Dunn. Cody William Evans. Valerie Shaylin Eversole, summa cum laude, co-valedictorian. Timothy Aaron Finn. Buddy R. Forbes. Molly Marie Frank, summa cum laude, co-valedictorian. Charlay Midge Marie Fronto. Zachary Scott Filing. Jessica Nicole Gamble. Caitlin. Jessica? You're Caitlin, huh? Caitlin Leanne Good. Russell Gregory Gordon Jr., cum laude. Zachary Benjamin Green. Adam Tyler Hall, magna cum laude. Madison Hope Hall. Michael Tyler Hall. Savannah Grace Hall. Sydney Marie Hall, cum laude. Dalton Ray Hammond, cum laude. Derek Lydell Harris, Jr. Jeffrey D. Hensley, summa cum laude. Amanda Omari Hodge. Amanda Dawn Ford. Daryl Michael Howard. Elizabeth Ann Huffman. Jeslyn Ray Hunter. Kimberly A. Justice Hilton. Oh, we got to go back. Huffman. Elizabeth Ann Huffman. Kimberly A. Justice Hilton. Laura Jean Isaac. Kayla Sue James. Christine Laura Johnston. Clifton Ray Jones. Kristen Hope Justice, cum laude. Joshua Scott Kelly. Zachary Keith Kennedy, magna cum laude. Kennedy Alexis King, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth King. Megan Lachey Kirk. Stephanie Lynn Lance. Belle Frances Lemaster, cum laude. Nathan Tyler Little. Matthew Edward Logan. Brandon Lee Lopez, cum laude. Andrea Laura. Brandon Lee Lopez, cum laude. Andrea Laura. Yusra Mansour, cum laude. Corey T. Marion. Richard D. Martin. Joshua H. W. Matheny, magna cum laude. Taylor Brooke McCowan. Nicholas Michael McGuire. Christian Joy Miles Lightsey. Jonathan Daniel Mullins. Michael Corey Mullins. Rachel Kelly Murphy. Amber Giselle Nichols, cum laude. Connor Scott Osborne. Andrea Lee Page. Nixon Nicole Parker. Brianna Marissa Pineda. Candace Faye Porter. James Donald Prouty. Megan Brianna Pruitt. Andrew Piskowski. Kayla Danielle Reed, cum laude. Anthony Thomas Roberts. Austin Ryan Robinson. Chastity Deanne Robinson. Kimberly Evelyn Robinson. Wesley Dwayne Rose, magna cum laude. Logan Hunter Sales. Munya Sammy, cum laude. Glenn David Centers. Anna Gabrielle Cisco. Brittany Leanne Sloan, magna cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Brianne Sloan. Adrian Jared Smith, cum laude. Alex Randall Smith, magna cum laude. Ethan J. Smith. Jordan Jesse Smith. Marshall Blake Smith. Jordan L. Staton. Cody Allen Stinnett. Eric Corey Stump, magna cum laude. Taylor Mackenzie Summers, cum laude. Crystal Amanda Tackett. Marcus Evan Tackett, cum laude. Fallon Brooke Tallman. Demetrius C. Taylor. Austin Tyler Thacker, summa cum laude, co-valedictorian. Ethan Maxwell Thacker, summa cum laude. Hannah Noel Thacker, summa cum laude, co-salutatorian. Samuel Jean Thacker. Mariah Haley Tiller, magna cum laude. Madison Jerry Varney. Emily Caitlin White. James Marshall Williams, cum laude. Samantha Eileen Wilson. Victoria Connie Wright.
Donald Michael Anderson, cum laude. David Antonio Azumba. Justin Sterling Beatty. Cody Tyler Bentley. Lauren Blake Bevins. William James Tyler Boyd. Hey there. James Franklin Brooks III, cum laude. Andrew James Kartner. Josh Lee Encarnacion Perez. Carly Denise Evans, summa cum laude, co-salutatorian. Justin Fields. Timothy Ray Hadlock. Adam Tyler Hall. Sarah Michelle Hall. John Allen Hopkins, magna cum laude. Victoria Denise Jude, cum laude. Demir Karabanzik. Jamar Rayvon Kirksey. Zane Paul Mayhew, cum laude. Richard D. Martin. Jordan Charles Mattingly. Hayden McLeod. Congratulations. Corey Tyler Page. Haley Joanne Patton, magna cum laude. Michael Stephen Palufo. Ernest C. Rakes III. David Marquise Robertson. Nicholas Lothar Rodenbusch, summa cum laude. Congratulations. Paulina Ruiz. Congratulations. Quentin Alonzo Sally. Tyler David Smith. Congratulations. Fallon Brooke Tallman. Collie Lee Taylor II. Zachary Tyler Thacker. Henry Owen Vincent. Arthur Jerome Williams, Jr. Sailor Noel McWhorter. Marissa Morgan Royce Smallwood.
Sailor Noel McWhorter, Marissa Morgan Royce Smallwood, Carly Jalen Smith, Lauren Ann Lawson Thacker, and Michael Ryan Webb. Michael Webb.
From the Patton College of Education, Whitney Morgan Back, summa cum laude, co-valedictorian. Aaliyah Kristen Bartley, magna cum laude. Brooke Allison Branham. Brittany Ann Brophy. Devin Garris Clevenger, magna cum laude. Kella Lynn Eldridge, summa cum laude. Chelsea Nicole Ord, cum laude. Emily Nicole Pennington. Chelsea John Shaylin Potter, cum laude. Christopher Charles Salyers, cum laude. Elizabeth Josette Thacker. Elizabeth Josette Thacker. James Ethan Williams, summa cum laude. Samantha Eileen Wilson.
Will the candidates for the associate degree please rise? Mr. President, as the University of Pikeville Provost, I have the honor to present to you the members of the 2017 class who are candidates for the associate degree. I hereby certify that these candidates have met all of the requirements established by the faculty for the degree which the university awards in their particular fields of study and have been recommended by the faculty and approved by the Board of Trustees. The candidates are now ready to receive their degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Pikeville, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, together with all the rights, titles, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You are now official graduates of the University of Pikeville, and you may adjust your tassel appropriately.
From the Coleman College of Business, Jeannie Celia Naper Cheney. Mackenzie Ray Speaks. From the Elliott School of Nursing, Chessa Mache Thacker Adams. Kendra Lynn Crum Atkins. Courtney Brianna Anderson. Andrea Brooke Wright Ball. Gina Lauren Bradford. Tylen Sheree Branham. Angelina Cantrell. Ashley Coleman. Deanna Lachey Davis. Kanzalia Shadon Dobson. Jessica Maria Hall. Stephanie Renee Hall. Brigitte Hamilton. Amanda Lee Little. Lakin Jordan Mandola. Ashley Nicole McCoy. Kristen Carrie Renee Moore. Ashley Mae Gibson Price. Paula Prim. Zachary DeForest Roberts. Michaela Mache Sloan. Zachary Curtis Smith. Jessica Danielle Stanley. Elizabeth Page Ward. Terry Rebecca Williamson.
Graduates, I have a question for you. If you are the first person to graduate in your family, would you please stand? That's right. Whoa. Congratulations. Please stay standing. Please stay standing. Now will the rest of the graduates please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you the University of Pikeville class of 2017. Please be seated. In the life of a family, this is truly a wonderful day. We'd like to thank Dr. Trall Harris for providing us with an outstanding commencement address and remind her that her honorary degree makes her an official alumnus, so expect a magazine and all the rest of the things that come along with that. Graduates, the applause and cheers of your family, friends, faculty, staff, and really the entire University of Pikeville community acknowledge how proud we are of your accomplishments during your years here at the university. We extend our very best wishes to you as you commence in the next phase of your journey. Our faculty have prepared you well for the successes that lie ahead. Go out into the world and be a light and an inspiration. May God bless each of you, and may God continue to bless the University of Pikeville as you go. And now Professor Schott will please direct the university choir to come forward one more time and lead us in singing the alma mater. Thank you. On behalf of the entire university community, once again, I would like to congratulate each of you, our graduates, your families, and friends. We will conclude this 2017 commencement ceremony with a benediction from Rob Musick, our campus chaplain. Following the benediction, we will ask you to join us in the upper foyer for a reception. Please remain standing at your seats until the processional has ended. Rob.
Please know how much you are deeply loved by us. It's my privilege now to leave you with this blessing. If you would receive this. Gracious provider, this day of anticipation has come, and now before you are the faces of the future. They started as fearful and shy freshmen. Now they leave as learners who have more questions to be answered by the beauties of life. Please transform them into change agents with a restless energy to do good and to innovate for the benefit of their neighbor. Use these graduates to be leaders and community organizers who become disruptors of injustice and agents of compassion in a world that's filled with hurt. Give them ears to hear the cries of the broken and bold hands to reach to those who are in need. Now fill their minds with truth and give them feet to march against doubt and despair. I ask that you would give them jobs with meaning and purpose and empower them to live out their calling by helping and serving others. Now, as the temptations of entitlement and laziness crouch around the corner, overwhelm them with passion, commitment, and a zeal to make an impact on our world. Today, as young boys and girls around the world yearn for such an opportunity, please empower these students to not squander the opportunity, but help them to be trumpets of truth who proclaim your good news through their actions and their post-UPike lives. God, may they not leave the same as they came. Go now in Jesus' name. Amen.
Rob, I have a question for you. Is it okay if presidents are imperfect?
Yes.
That's okay. Okay, you can be seated. I forgot one thing. Sometimes that happens, and this one thing is an important one thing. It is one of my great honors to be able to occasionally award a presidential medallion. On May 26, 1937, the higher education in the Commonwealth of Kentucky began to change, though at that exact moment, no one really noticed. There were tears of joy as a newborn baby breathed the warm air and let out his first cry of life. That child, born into the home of an itinerant teacher, would grow tall and strong in Louisa. He was an honor student and a member of the football and basketball teams. During his senior year, he even held elected office as the president of his senior class. In retrospect, nothing would be more natural. After attending the University of Kentucky and working for many years in the coal industry, he determined that the best way to make lasting change was to enter state politics. There were both successes and failures in those early years, and eventually he was elected the 59th governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Books have been written about those years, with all of their joys and heartaches, victories and defeats. In this moment, I want to draw your attention to one thing. I think it's fair to say that no other person in the history of this region has had a more lasting and positive impact on education than our own Chancellor, Governor Paul Patton. His mastery of influence and his vision for the future crafted the community and technical college system that we have today, propelled the University of Kentucky and the University of Louisville into the world of research and scholarship, and still managed to provide a statewide scholarship funding for any resident of Kentucky who finished high school with a strong GPA so that they could pursue education at the college of their choice. He rewrote the Kentucky Education Reform Act and stepped across the political aisle to craft a bill that funded thousands of adults returning to college to complete their degrees. It is for all of these reasons that today, a mere 6 days before the celebration of his 80th birthday, that I recognize Governor Paul Patton by awarding him the Presidential Medallion for his significant contributions to higher education. Governor Patton. And now we'll begin the recessional, and we'll go with grace and peace in memory of what Rob said. Thank you.
Della?